My beloved child, pause for a moment and listen. The noise of this world, its chaos, distractions, and endless demands, has tried to drown out my voice. But I am here now, speaking directly to your heart. This is not by chance. You were meant to hear my message today, for it holds the power to bring peace to your restless soul, clarity to your weary mind, and purpose to your wandering steps. In the pages of Scripture I have said, "Be still and know that I am God." Yet, stillness has become rare in your life, hasn't it? The constant stream of information, the pull of earthly desires, and the weight of life's burdens have made it harder to hear me. But know this, I have never stopped speaking to you. My words are as near as the breath in your lungs. They are your guide, your strength, and your comfort. In this video, I will show you how to focus your heart and mind on my words. You will learn how to step away from distractions and rediscover my presence in your daily life. Together, we will walk through practical steps to apply my teachings, ways to bring my peace into your home, strengthen your faith, and live a life that reflects my love. Stay with me, for this message will transform how you see the world and yourself. If it touches your heart, share this blessing with others. Like and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily so you'll never miss another message from me. Now, come closer. Let us begin this journey, one step at a time toward my light. Today is your day to hear my voice clearly and know the peace only I can give. The whisper of God in a noisy world. My beloved child, you live in a world of endless noise. Each day, countless voices clamor for your attention. The demands of work, the scroll of social media, and the ever-changing tides of news, all of them pull your heart in different directions. They leave you weary, distracted, and longing for peace. But amidst this noise, I am here. I have always been here, speaking gently to your soul. My voice is not loud or forceful, for I will not compete with the chaos of the world. Instead, my words come as a whisper, soft, steady, and unchanging. Do you hear me, beloved? I speak not to overwhelm you, but to guide you, to heal you, and to remind you of who you truly are. I know the burdens you carry. I see the moments when you feel lost and unseen, as if no one understands the pain you hide. Yet I see you completely. I see every tear, every doubt, and every unspoken prayer. And I say to you now, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11, verse 28. When life feels heavy, the world will tell you to push harder, to do more, and to seek solutions in its fleeting promises. But my way is different. My child, be still. Stop striving and know that I am your God. Let my words quiet the storm in your soul and bring you the peace you've been searching for. The path to hearing my voice begins with stillness. In the pages of Scripture, I have said, "Be still and know that I am God." Psalm 46:10. Yet I understand how difficult this can be for you. The noise of the world fills your days, and even in moments of silence, your thoughts race. Worries about tomorrow, regrets from yesterday, and doubts about your worth crowd your mind. But do not fear. I am patient. I will meet you right where you are, no matter how distracted or restless your heart may feel. Take the first step by creating space for me. Find a quiet moment in your day, a moment without distractions. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need the right words or the right setting. Simply come as you are. Sit in the stillness and say, "Lord, I am here. Speak to me." I promise, my child, I will hear you. Do you remember Elijah, my prophet? He too sought to hear my voice. He stood on the mountain, waiting for me. And I came, not in the wind, not in the earthquake, not in the fire, but in a gentle whisper. 1 Kings 19, verse 12. My voice did not come with force or spectacle, but in a quiet, sacred stillness. The same is true for you. My voice will not compete with the noise of the world. But if you listen, truly listen, you will hear me speaking to your heart. You might wonder, Lord, how can I recognize your voice among so many others? My child, my words will always lead you to peace, love, and hope. They will never bring confusion, fear, or despair. The enemy seeks to deceive, but I bring clarity. My words align with the truth you find in Scripture, for I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Let me remind you of this. The distractions you face are not just harmless noise. They are the enemy's tools. designed to pull you away from me. Doubts, fears, and busyness are arrows aimed at your heart to weaken your faith. But my words are your shield. They are your armor. As you focus on me, I will protect you. No weapon formed against you shall prevail. Isaiah 54 verse 17. Beloved, I know you feel tired, but I want to renew your strength. Like a shepherd who calls his sheep, I am calling you back to the safety of my presence. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you every step of the way. When you feel overwhelmed, lean on me. When you cannot see the way forward, trust in me. For I am the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. Psalm 119. The world may try to convince you that it has the answers, but its promises are empty. True peace, true purpose, and true joy are found in me alone. Do not let the distractions of this life steal the blessings I have for you. Instead, come closer. Listen to my words and let them fill your heart with my love and guidance. My dear child, this is your invitation. Turn down the volume of the world and turn your heart toward me. You don't have to do this perfectly. You simply need to begin. Create moments of stillness where my voice can be heard. I am not far from you. I am closer than you know, ready to guide you, comfort you, and fill you with my peace. Take this step today, and you will discover that my words are not just whispers in the quiet. They are a source of life, a fountain of strength, and a promise of eternal hope. Let us journey together, my child. Let my words lead you to the peace you have been longing for. The power of focusing your heart on my words. My beloved child, I see you, even now, wrestling with the weight of the world. You feel stretched, distracted, torn between the demands of this life and the longing for something deeper. Your heart yearns for clarity, for peace, for a guiding hand to steady you. This yearning is no accident. It is my voice calling to you, drawing you closer to me. Let me tell you why focusing on my words matters so deeply. In a world that often overwhelms me, my words are your anchor. They are the light that pierces through the darkness, the firm foundation beneath your feet when everything around you feels uncertain. When you set your heart and mind on my truth, you are not just reading words or hearing sounds. You are connecting to me, the source of all life, all peace, and all purpose. Do you remember the promise I gave you in Isaiah? You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. This peace is not fleeting or conditional. It is not dependent on circumstances or human approval. It is a gift I give freely to those who fix their eyes on me, who choose to trust me even when life feels like a storm. When your heart is focused on my words, you begin to see the world differently. What once felt like chaos becomes an opportunity to grow in faith. The burdens you carry no longer feel unbearable, because you understand that you are not carrying them alone. I am with you, walking beside you, lifting the weight that threatens to crush your spirit. My child, think of Peter as he stepped out of the boat to walk toward me on the water. Matthew 14:28-31. His heart was full of faith, and his eyes were fixed on me. As long as his focus remained, the impossible became possible. But when he allowed the winds and waves to distract him, he began to sink. At that moment he cried out, "Lord, save me," and immediately I reached out my hand to catch him. You are like Peter stepping out into a world full of storms. The winds of doubt, the waves of fear, and the distractions of daily life threaten to pull you under. But when you focus on me, when you hold on to my words, you can rise above the chaos. You can walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am here to steady you, to catch you, and to carry you when the journey feels too hard. Focusing your heart on my words transforms you from the inside out. It is not just about hearing, it is about allowing my truth to take root in your soul. As my words dwell in you, they begin to shape your thoughts, your actions, and your desires. You become more patient, more compassionate, more courageous. You begin to reflect my love to the world around you, becoming a light in the darkness for others who are searching for hope. Do you see now why I urge you to fix your heart on my truth? This is not a command meant to burden you. It is an invitation to freedom. When you choose to focus on me, You are choosing to let go of the things that weigh you down: fear, doubt, anger, and regret. You are choosing to fill your mind with my promises, promises that never fail and never fade. My beloved, hear these words. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. These are not empty words. They are a covenant, a sacred promise I have made to you. When you focus on me, you begin to see my plans unfold. What once seemed impossible becomes reality, because I am the God who makes all things possible. But focusing on my words requires intentionality. It is not enough to hear my voice on occasion or to glance at my promises when it is convenient. Just as a plant needs daily sunlight and water to grow, your soul needs my words to thrive. I have said, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God. Matthew 4:4. My words are your spiritual nourishment, the sustenance that keeps your faith alive and flourishing. Make time for me, my child. Create a space in your day where you can be still and listen. Open my word and let it speak to your heart. Start with the Psalms, where David poured out his soul to me in both joy and sorrow. Or turn to the Gospels, where you will see my love made flesh in the life of Jesus. Wherever you begin, know that my Spirit will guide you, teaching you, reminding you of all that I have spoken. When you meditate on my words, they become more than just text on a page. They become living and active, shaping your heart and renewing your mind. As you dwell on them, you will find wisdom for every decision, comfort for every pain, and strength for every trial. Let my words guide you like a lamp in the darkness. Psalm 119 verse 105. Let them shield you like armor in the battle. Ephesians 6:10-17. Let them be the rock on which you stand when the ground around you shakes. Matthew 7:24-25. My words are not just a message, they are life itself. And remember this, my child, you are not meant to journey alone. As you focus on me, you will also find others who walk this path of faith. Seek out those who share your desire to grow in my truth. Surround yourself with voices that encourage and uplift, that remind you of my goodness when the road feels long. Together, you will be strengthened, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there with them. Matthew 18:20. My beloved, do not let the distractions of this world steal the joy and peace I have for you. Turn your heart toward me and let my words fill you with hope. Trust in me, and I will lead you to green pastures and still waters. Psalm 23:2. Let me be the anchor that holds you steady, the light that guides your way, and the voice that reminds you, you are loved, you are cherished, and you are never alone. Today, take the step of faith to focus your heart on my words. Let them be your refuge, your strength, and your greatest treasure. For in my words, you will find not only guidance, but the fullness of life you were created to experience. Trust me, my child, and you will see that my promises never fail. How my words bring renewal and purpose. My beloved child, today I want to remind you of something sacred. Your life has a purpose. It is not a coincidence that you are here at this moment hearing my voice. The burdens you carry, the doubts that weigh on your heart, and the questions you wrestle with are not unknown to me. I see them all, and I see you. I crafted you with care, with intention. I formed you in your mother's womb, and every detail of your being reflects my divine design. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139 verse 14. But I also know how easily the world can cloud this truth. The noise of life whispers lies into your ears, lies that say you are not enough, that your life lacks meaning, that your efforts are in vain. Yet, my child, those lies crumble in the presence of my words. Do you remember my promise in Jeremiah? For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. This is not just a promise for the world, it is a personal promise for you. Even when you feel lost or unsure of your next step, I am guiding you toward the purpose I have prepared for your life. But how, you ask, can you step into this purpose? It begins with my words. My words have power. not the power of fleeting encouragement or temporary motivation, but eternal power to transform your heart and renew your mind. As you dwell in my truth, you will begin to see the path I have laid before you. Look to my servant Moses. When I called him to lead my people out of Egypt, he doubted himself. He told me he was unworthy, that he was slow of speech and ill-equipped for the task. Exodus 4:10. But I did not see Moses for his flaws. I saw him for the purpose I had placed within him, and through my words I reminded him, I will be with you. Exodus 3:12. The same is true for you. When you focus on your weaknesses, you may feel unworthy of the dreams I have planted in your heart. But my child, do not look to your own strength. Look to me, for when you are weak, I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12:9. My power is made perfect in your imperfections, and my words will guide you every step of the way. To find your purpose, you must first allow my words to renew your spirit. The Apostle Paul wrote, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." Romans 12:2. This renewal does not happen overnight. It requires you to sit in my presence, to meditate on my promises, and to let them reshape your understanding of who you are and what I have called you to do. The world tells you to chase success, wealth, and recognition. It urges you to seek fulfillment in temporary things, things that fade and leave you empty. But I tell you this, true purpose is not found in the fleeting treasures of the world. It is found in living for my kingdom, in reflecting my love to others, and in using the gifts I have given you to bring glory to my name. My child, your gifts are unique. They were not given by accident. Some of you have the gift of compassion, able to comfort those who are hurting. Others have the gift of leadership, guiding others with wisdom and grace. Some of you have creative talents, and through your art, music, or writing, you reflect my beauty. Whatever your gift, know that it is precious to me. Let me remind you of the parable of the talents, Matthew 25:14-30. The master entrusted his servants with talents according to their abilities. Those who used their gifts faithfully were rewarded, while the one who buried his talent out of fear lost what he had. This parable is a call to action. Do not hide the gifts I have entrusted to you. Use them boldly, knowing that I will multiply your efforts. But remember this, my child, your purpose is not measured by worldly standards. The impact of your life is not always visible in the moment. Like a seed planted in the ground, the work you do, who in my name may take time to grow. But trust that every act of faithfulness, every step of obedience, and every word of kindness will bear fruit in my perfect timing. When you feel weary, when the journey toward your purpose feels too long, come to me. Rest in my presence and let my words strengthen you. I have said, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. My child, this is my promise to you. Lean on me, and I will carry you through every trial, every doubt, and every challenge. As you walk in your purpose, you will discover a joy that the world cannot offer. This joy comes not from achieving great things, but from knowing that you are living according to my will. You will feel it in the quiet moments of serving others, in the peace that fills your heart when you align your desires with mine, and in the love that overflows as you reflect my light to those around you. Let me speak this truth over you. You are not forgotten. You are not insignificant. You are a vital part of my plan, a beacon of hope in a world that so desperately needs my light. The gifts I have placed within you are not just for your benefit. They are for the blessing of others and the glory of my name. So today, take a step toward your purpose. Open your heart to my words and let them guide you. Trust that even when the path ahead is unclear, I am leading you. And remember that your purpose is not about perfection or performance. It is about surrender. It is about saying, Lord, here I am. Use me for your glory. My beloved child, you were created for more than you can imagine. Trust in my words, and I will reveal the incredible plans I have for your life. Walk with me, and together we will fulfill the purpose for which you were made. The transforming power of my presence. My beloved child, I see the longing in your heart. You desire change, renewal, and transformation. You want to break free from the patterns that keep you bound, from the fears that weigh you down, and from the doubts that cloud your mind. I tell you now, transformation is possible, not by your strength, but by my presence within you. Do you know what it means to be in my presence? It is more than a moment of prayer or a fleeting sense of peace. My presence is life itself. It is the place where your soul finds its true home, where burdens are lifted, and where the broken pieces of your heart are made whole again. Through my word, I have said, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. This is my promise to you. I do not simply patch over the cracks in your soul or smooth out the rough edges of your life. I make you new. I take the ashes of your pain, the mistakes of your past, and the struggles of your present, and I create beauty from them. But transformation begins with surrender. You cannot hold on to the chains of the past and still walk freely into the life I have for you. My child, lay down your burdens at my feet. Release the anger, the guilt, and the shame that have taken root in your heart. Trust in my forgiveness, for I have already paid the price to set you free. Let me remind you of my promise. As far as the east is from the west, so far have I removed your transgressions from you. Psalm 103:12. I do not hold your sins against you. I do not keep a record of your wrongs. When you come to me with a repentant heart, I forgive you completely and restore you fully. In the story of the prodigal son, do you remember how the father ran to his child, arms open wide, filled with joy and love? That is how I welcome you. No matter how far you've wandered, no matter how broken you feel, I am here, ready to embrace you and call you my own. Transformation also requires abiding by my word. My child, my word is not just a collection of teachings or stories. It is alive and active, Hebrews 4:12. When you read it, when you meditate on it, when you let it dwell richly within you, my word begins to shape your thoughts and actions. It becomes a light that guides your path and a mirror that reflects my image in you. Think of a tree planted by streams of water. Its roots grow deep, drawing nourishment from the flowing streams. Because of this, its leaves do not wither, and it bears fruit in every season. Psalm 1:3. You are like that tree, beloved. When you plant yourself in my presence and draw from the living water of my word, you will flourish. Even in the dry seasons of life, even when challenges arise, you will stand strong, rooted in me. But my presence is not just about renewal, it is also about empowerment. Through my Spirit, I give you the strength to face what lies ahead. On your own, the trials of this life may seem insurmountable, but with me, nothing is impossible. Do you remember what I said to my disciples? I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. This is the key to living a life of purpose and power, staying connected to me. As the vine gives life to the branches, so I give life to you. My Spirit within you is a gift, a helper, a comforter. He gives you wisdom when you face decisions, courage when you feel afraid, and peace when the storms of life rage around you. Through my Spirit, you are never alone. I walk with you, strengthen you, and guide you every step of the way. Beloved, transformation does not happen in an instant. It is a journey, one step at a time, one day at a time. There will be moments when you stumble, when doubt creeps in, or when the weight of the world feels overwhelming. In those moments, remember this: I am with you. I have said, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Let me carry you when you feel weak. Let my strength become your strength, and my peace fills the empty spaces of your heart. Transformation is not about striving or proving yourself. It is about letting my love work within you, changing you from the inside out. And as you are transformed, my light will shine through you. Others will see the change in your life. the joy that cannot be explained, the peace that surpasses understanding, the love that flows freely. They will see me in you. This is how you reflect my glory in the world. As you abide in my presence, as you walk in my spirit, and as you live out my word, you become a beacon of hope for those around you. Your life becomes a testimony of what I can do, a living reminder that my power is real and my promises are true. So my child, come closer. Step into my presence with an open heart. Let my words renew your mind, my spirit strengthen your soul, and my love transform your life. This is not just my desire for you, it is my promise. Trust in me, and I will make all things new. The journey of transformation begins today. Take my hand and let us walk this path together. For I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Matthew 28:20. The strength found in my words. My beloved child, I see the struggles you face. Life often feels like a relentless storm, battering you with trials and uncertainties. You feel small and fragile, like a ship tossed on the waves with no anchor to hold you steady. Yet, even in the midst of this storm, my words are your refuge. They are your fortress, your shield, and your strength. Have I not said, the Lord is my strength and my shield? My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. Psalm 28, verse 7. This promise is for you. When your own strength fails, when the weight of your burden seems too much to bear, my strength will sustain you. My words are not mere encouragement, they are power, the living breath of the one who spoke the universe into existence. When you feel weak, remember this. My power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. This means that you do not have to face your battles alone. You were not created to carry these burdens in isolation. My child, cast your cares upon me, for I care for you deeply. 1 Peter 5:7. But how, you may wonder, do my words become your strength? It begins with trust. Trust in me, even when you cannot see the way forward. Trust that I am working all things for your good. Romans 8:28. As you place your faith in me, my words will take root in your heart, growing into a source of unshakable courage and resilience. Do you recall the story of Joshua? When I called him to lead my people into the promised land, he was afraid. The task before him was daunting. The enemy seemed strong, and his own abilities felt insufficient. Yet I spoke these words to him. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. The same words I spoke to Joshua, I speak to you today. Be strong and courageous, not because of your own might, but because I am with you. My presence is your strength, and my words are your guide. When fear threatens to consume you, cling to my promises. Speak them aloud, let them fill your mind, and allow them to drown out the lies of the enemy. Say to yourself, the Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. Psalm 18, verse 2. Each time you declare my truth, you are standing on the firm foundation of my word. Beloved, do not be afraid of the storms. They may shake the world around you, but they cannot shake my love for you. My words will uphold you, just as they have upheld my people through every generation. Hold tightly to them, and you will find strength for today and hope for tomorrow. My beloved child, as we come to the end of this message, remember that these are not just words. They are an invitation to transformation, renewal, and peace. Today, I have called you to focus your heart and mind on my truth, to trust in my strength, and to walk boldly into the purpose I have created for you. Life's storms may feel overwhelming, but my words are your anchor. They are the lamp to your feet and the light to your path. Psalm 119:105. They guide you when the way forward seems uncertain and strengthen you when your spirit feels weak. Through my word, I offer you peace that surpasses all understanding and joy that no one can take away. Take what you have learned today and make it a part of your daily walk with me. Begin each morning in stillness, seeking my presence. Open my word and let it speak to your heart. In every season, whether of joy or trial, cling to my promises. They will sustain you, shape you, and remind you of the love I have poured out for you. Do not let this moment pass without action. Choose today to let my words transform your life. I am with you now and always, and my arms are open wide to embrace you. If this message has touched your heart, share it with someone who may need my words of hope. Like and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily so that together we can continue to spread the light of my truth. And in the comments below, share your story, your triumphs, your struggles, and how my presence has been your guiding light. You are never alone, my beloved. Trust in me, and I will guide you to the life I have prepared for you, one filled with purpose, peace, and unending love.